Alrighty then, we're back for Chainsaw Man, chapter 155. Chapter title, The Old Me. It's got a picture of Nayuta. Interesting. Maybe this chapter will be about Makima? Makima? Yeah. Alright, let's see. We'd open up with, one of the people crowding around Nayuta, kind of, attacking her or whatever they were up to. Oh yeah, and then they got, oh, what's his name? Barum with the gun pointed at Nayuta. And this person in the crowd seems to be talking to Barum, saying, I think it's a she. She's saying, stop it, enough. She's a kid. Another person in the crowd saying, but somebody died under that brat's control. Let's all take a moment and calm down, says the person who said stop it. And presumably they're going on to say, it's barely been one day and everyone's already acting crazy. Um, Try and come back to your senses for a second. Um, and in those panels, there's shots of the various people standing around listening to what she's saying. And then we got a panel of Nayuta looking side eye at Barum. We got a shot of Barum, who's got his hair over his eyes, so you can't really see where he's looking. Then I got a close up on Barum's mouth, and he's saying, "Too bad." Dot dot dot. Uh, looks like things out of bullets. Wait. Too bad. Dot dot dot. Looks like this thing's out of bullets. Oh, okay. Uh, and then we got a close up of Nayuta's eye. She's sweating. Oh, and Baron puts the gun to his head. All right. But you just said it was out of bullets, though. So I don't know what he's gonna do with no bullets and a gun to his head, but okay. Everyone's looking at Baron now. Surprised, concerned, even though he said there's no bullets. Um, I bet he whispered it, so nobody actually heard that. That's probably why it was close on his mouth, because it was meant to be like whisper, whisper. Um, he says, oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to pretend like Nagant is controlling him. Right, he's saying, help me, please. She's taking over my body. And then Nayu says, I'm not. And she gets cut off. And then he says, I don't want to die. Oh, and then all the people with the spears are now charging Nayuta. And Nayuta's just standing there. And she's got a surprised look on her face. And looks like we got a shot of the apartment building just burning down. But then in the next panel, it's perfectly like brand new, like it was never burnt down in the first place. So I don't know if that's a flashback or if somehow it got unburnt in a flash. Or no, it looks like it is indeed a flashback. So we got Nayuta and Denji at their front door. So this is like when Denji first brought Nayuta to his place, and he's saying, "This is my home. It's your home now too. Do you understand what I'm saying?" Nayuta's just not saying anything with a blank look on her face. Uh, why do I feel pity for this human? I guess that's Nayuta's inner thoughts. And then a flashback to them sleeping with their dogs and also Meowie. Um, and got a close up of Nayuta sleeping, and then a close up of her with her eyes opening, and then Denji's still sleeping, but she's awake, and she's saying, or she's thinking rather, why do I want this heart? And close up her face. Um, she says, "Who am I?" Or she's thinking it rather, and as Denji's sleeping there, she puts a chain into Denji's head. According to the knowledge this man possesses, the old me was called Makima. Alright, so she's aware of her old self. destroying his contract with Pochita. Dot dot dot. Panel close up on our face, looking down at Denji. Um, dot dot dot. His dream of living a normal life will awaken Chainsaw Man. Uh, and then she, I guess, releases the chain as you got a close up of her hand without the chain now. The same Chainsaw Man the old me once sought. And then we get a close up of her feet, which are bare feet. Um, and then her in the room standing over him as he's sleeping with the dogs. And she's standing over him and she's saying, if I grant her wish, dot dot dot, dot dot dot, I might find out who I am, dot dot dot. This human is empty. She's thinking, as we got a shot of Denji sleeping. I'll fill him up with happiness, dot dot dot, dot dot dot, then destroy it. Alright, Nayuta, calm down. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Well, at least that's what she initially thought. Maybe her thinking has changed over the course of staying with Denji, but who knows. Anyways, we got various shots of like stuff around their apartment. We got their toothbrushes in a cup, their shoes on the floor, a stack of like playing cards where they're like stacked in like pyramid shapes, like making a tower or whatever. I got a drawing of Meowie. Um, and a close up. This is Meowie's whisker. I mean, it shows like a close up zoomed in of Meowie's whisker. Okay. Anyways, Denji dog walks, and they Nayuta dog walks. They tallied up how many times they've walked the dogs. I can't. I don't understand how Japanese tallies work, but I'm gonna guess, judging by this, that Nayuta has walked the dogs more than Denji, but only by what I would guess is 2 times. And then we got a close up of one of the dogs. And then we got them walking the dogs together, holding hands while doing so. Denji trailing behind Nayuta, and the dogs leading the way, and Meowie on Nayuta's shoulder. Nayuta looking happy. Um, uh, Nayuta presumably saying, Denji, you're a huge idiot. You don't think about anything. And then a shot of some kind of shadowy figure or something. Uh, and then we got Nayuta laying on the ground thinking, don't say mean crap right before bed. Or is that what she's saying? You're also a student in Chainsaw Man and dot dot dot. Uh, and then she's saying nothing in the next panel, and then the next panel she's saying, what about me? Who dot dot dot? Who am I? Next panel she's not saying anything, just laying there. And next panel she's saying you're dot dot dot. Next panel she's laying there saying nothing. Looks like maybe Denji puts a hand on her head and is saying, "You're my family, Nayuta. Ugh, could you get any cheesier?" Responds Nayuta. We got Denji as a child zoomed out, and then Denji as a child zoomed in, saying, "You've never had a family. You were always drawn to that word, but you threw that all away when you chose Chainsaw Man. Dot 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 dot. Didn't you?" Question mark. Says child Denji. In Nayuta's vision of Denji, anyways. Alright, and then child Denji in Nayuta's vision is saying, there's no way I could ever have a family. I mean, I killed my dad, says Denji as a child. And then it looks like actually Denji might have been dreaming this as he wakes up from his sleep now, it looks like. He's waking up, looking at the ceiling, and he appears to be in a hospital? In a hospital bed. Is this the present after he was saved by Nayuta? By the person she was controlling. Possibly. All right. Um, so it looks like maybe Denji was having this dream, and it wasn't necessarily Nayuta flashing back. It was Denji having a dream. Um. All right, that was the end of the chapter, but yeah, very very good chapter right here. I really like this one. Kind of well, it's mostly a dream sequence, but like it kind of shows um Denji and Nayuta living together and all the stuff they've gone through. It's pretty interesting, pretty good chapter. Yup. All right, end of recording. Oh gosh, that was 10 minutes. These chapters are so short.